Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So I just want to thank you for tuning into my channel, and I want to welcome you, especially if you're joining me for the first time and you have stumbled across this video. I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button so you could stick around and see all the interesting, inventive, cool, new healing type videos and readings that I provide here. So today we're working on some astrology love readings, which I have said I was going to be working on, and I asked some viewers to chime in what they would like to see. So I'm fulfilling a viewer's request today. It's going to be for Virgo and Aries compatibility love reading. And what I'm going to throw out there, guys, is okay, this is going to be general. Okay, so you could be a Virgo male or female, an Aries male or female. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to keep it as general as possible so it doesn't get too lost in translation. And it could resonate in reverse sometimes. Okay, a lot of you guys ask me. Sometimes they feel like they're more like the Aries energy, or sometimes they feel like they're more like the Virgo energy, and it happens with all my readings sometimes. Okay, so one I want to say is we're in Mercury retrograde, which I find that interesting. So it could be the reverse, number one. Number two is that it is rather general, so you're not in front of me. I'm not able to channel individually who you are, what your situation is. This reading could go out to anybody and feel right for anybody, or it could not. So keep what resonates, throw away what doesn't. Okay, let's just keep it simple. If you'd like to see any more videos like this, please let me know. Okay, so we're going to get right into this. Now, for astrology and compatibility, Virgo and Aries is sort of the odd couple. And a lot of you guys I know are probably going to say, well, I've been with my Virgo, or I've been with my Aries for 4 or 5 years, and we don't have these problems. Keep in mind, I am doing this general. Everybody has other elements and other planetary influence in their birth chart. You could be an Aries with a Sagittarius moon, like myself. You could be a Virgo with a Libra moon, and it can completely change this. So as just for today, we're keeping it just in Virgo and Aries energy. Okay, so I'm going to go through. Aries has Mars energy. Virgo has Mercury energy, but Virgo also is an earth sign. Aries is a fire sign. So we have earth and fire. Okay. When I go through this reading, I'm going to get a couple of cards out for Virgo. Maybe what do they expect? What do they like? What do they want in a relationship? Maybe a little bit of their personality. Same thing with Aries. And then, sort of like how this relationship is. A couple of cards for that, and some advice. Okay. So with our Virgo, we'll start there. We'll get a couple of cards out. Okay. So I'm feeling like Virgo's main energy is a bit more soft and kind and grounded and loving and nurturing, organized, sensible. Okay. Virgo is a female energy. Aries is a masculine energy, okay? Doesn't mean you have to be male or female. It doesn't mean you have to be male and female couple. This could apply to LGBT. I'm just saying masculine energy, Aries, feminine energy, Virgo, okay? So the more nurturing, the more motherly, the more, sort of that guys that takes you like, under your wing, like type energy, okay? Aries is a little bit more brash, okay? When Aries is about achievement, okay? Whatever they do, whether it's in life, in their job, with a project, in a relationship, they're about achievement. They like to have a sense of achievement in things that they do, okay? So off the bat, these two may butt heads. They might frustrate each other easily, okay? I'm going to say the nature of this relationship could be both challenging and healing, okay? Because if these two can work together to really get on the same page, they could really help each other. They could really teach each other a lot of lessons, okay? I'm feeling like Aries might feel like Virgo overthinks things a bit too much, because Virgo likes to plan. They like to be practical. They like to have stability. They like routine, okay? Aries is more fly by the seat of their pants. They may start things and not finish them, okay? This has to do with sort of not wanting to face things either. They do have a tendency, Aries. I'm an Aries, so I do know, and I can relate to this. We sort of don't finish stuff, or like if we feel like something is not coming into fruition, we just sort of abandon it and we'll move on to something else rather quickly. Okay, that could drive Virgo up the wall. Virgo would definitely finish their projects, or they wouldn't even start it if they didn't think it was going to be worth it, or they didn't think it was something they could put their all into. Where Aries just lives by the moment. Okay, Virgo plans for the moment. Aries is more like an adventure seeker. They want to sort of venture out. They want to, ride off into the sunset kind of thing. They live in the moment, like I said. They seek that adventure. Virgo seeks stability, okay? I feel like the two of them could teach each other. I feel like Aries could teach Virgo to flow more freely, okay? And open up and just sort of go with the flow and go into things. And I feel like Virgo could possibly teach Aries to slow down a bit and be more patient and sort of learn lessons that they need to learn. Virgo would definitely teach Aries sensitivity and more tolerance, sort of like that more tolerant, patient attitude. And Aries could teach Virgo to be more direct and more open, okay? But I'm going to say too, like, our Aries in the sexual aspect of this, Aries wants passion. They like admiration. They like attention. They like to be told they're good. They like to be told they're attractive. They like to be told, that they're sexy or they're wanted or they're desired. It's big to them. And Virgo is more like they want the sensuality. They want the intimacy. And it could take Virgo a bit longer to open up in a relationship. But once they do, and once a Virgo has let you in and they have trusted you, if you break their trust even once, they won't open up to you that much anymore. They'll sort of like pull back, and they'll start to just keep things to themselves more. Okay, so let's just see like a little bit of like how they relate to each other, or like how they come together as a couple. Like, what would they complement each other on, or what could they like work on? Okay, so I'm feeling like with this Hermit card, Hermit is definitely Virgo. I'm feeling like Virgo takes such a slow pace, especially when it comes to falling in love. They are definitely more slow to fall. They want to be sure. They want the practical approach with love, okay? Aries would pursue them. Aries likes a challenge. Aries likes a chase. Most of the fire signs do. They like to feel like, they're taking charge, or they're sort of steering somebody in their direction. But yeah, Virgo likes to seek like the answers from within. They could be a bit withdrawn with their emotions because they're not as easy to trust, okay? Which is okay when you're coming into something new. I do feel like Virgo is a more healing energy. They have a natural healer's quality to them, and sometimes Aries has been rough on themselves, like rough and tough on themselves, rough and tough in the world and on the world, and they could definitely use that from Virgo, like that energy Virgo brings. I feel like they could definitely teach Aries like to slow down and think things out better, and not just jump into things and take as many risks, and sort of bring them back to reality a bit, or like kind of like how do I want to say this, like dull it down a bit. Like sometimes Aries could be too much. We're very in people's face, and we're very like brash and in the moment and hurry up, let's go. Virgo's more slow and patient, okay? So I feel like that's what they could teach Aries. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here, guys, when I talk a lot. I feel like this could definitely work, guys. I feel like Virgo would be open to offers of love from an Aries and vice versa. I feel like in this relationship, just in general, what they're going to have to do is compromise a lot, okay? They're going to have to learn to understand each other. They're going to have to talk things out. They're going to have to develop patience. They're going to have to be open to, if they have an argument, apologies, okay? Aries is kind of like, will take so much and then they have like a very low boiling point. They'll just blow up. They'll get in the car and storm out. That would leave Virgo very hurt and feel abandoned. So definitely they would have to work on that. They would have to work on how they deal with arguments, how they deal with the aftermath of an argument, okay? Patience. They would have to do things with patience. They definitely would have to learn to enjoy each other and sort of to like live in the moment, and don't over label the relationship at first. You know, sort of let it flow, let it be new, let it flow, let it feel like right on the right levels with each other. You know, don't rush things. Aries is often in a rush to have that commitment. Virgo's a little slower to commit. They definitely need patience when it comes to love, okay? And Aries needs to just slow down with that a bit, okay? But I feel like if they can get a handle on this, they could definitely be a good couple. It could work, okay? A lot of astrology sites say that these two might just be better as friends. That's very possible, okay? Or this could be something like where friendship warms into love, or they break up and they end up staying very good friends, okay? The friendship vibe is very, very strong for both here, okay? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this love reading. Please let me know what you think, and if you'd like to see any more pairings, I'd be glad to do them. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love and light to you all. This has been Lizzie the Lightworker.